Hi guys, I'm Marsha with Short Circuits, and this is the long version on how to strengthen your glutes for runners and people who play sports. You're going to need a tube. You've got a couple of options for tubes, a pre-made tube, or you can make your own tube with a TheraBand, just tying a knot in it. It's a pretty small tube. We're going to start with that bird dog. So your hands are going to be under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, and we're trying to keep that trunk still. We're going to reach one hand, one foot out in opposition, keeping your eyes towards the floor, and switch. And switch. That counts as 1, and we've got 15. 2. So we're trying to reach the fingertips away from the toes. We're not worrying too much about how high we lift that back foot. 3. Reach. Reach. 4. 5. Reach. And down, reach. And 6. Reach. Reach. 7. Reach. And reach. 8. Reach. And reach. 9. Reach. And reach. 10. Reach. And reach. 11. Reach. And reach. 12. Reach. Reach. 13. Reach. Reach. 14. Reach. And reach. And that's 15. So we're going to rest for a couple of seconds, and then we're going to do 15 again. Right, so we've got our second set of bird dogs. So once again, organizing your knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, keeping your core braced. And here we go. Reach. And down. And reach. And 1. And reach. And down. And reach. And 2. Reach. Reach. 3. Reach. Reach. And 4. Reach. And down. Reach. And 5. Reach. And down. Reach. 6. Reach. Down. Reach. 7. Reach. Reach. 8. Reach. Reach. 9. Reach. Reach. 10. Reach. Reach. 11. Reach. Reach. 12. We're almost there. Reach. Reach. 13. Reach. Reach. 14. Reach. And reach. And 15. All right, that's probably the most tedious part of this circuit. So now we're going to come onto our backs. We're going to get ready to do 15 one-leg bridges. So I'm going to turn the palms over because this will prevent us from using our upper body too much. Going to bring the feet in a little closer. Going to lift one leg up towards the ceiling. Going to press the opposite heel into the floor, and here we go. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And now we switch sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and we're going to switch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, really starting to feel that in the glutes. And other side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Now we get to use one of the bands. So you're going to bring them over your feet, and we're going to bring it all the way up above the knees. You want to try to keep the band flat, even though it wants to just curl in, but it'll be a lot more comfortable if it's flat. Then we're going to lie on our side. You're going to bring the knees in front of the hips and feet at 90 degrees to the knees. And we are going to just open and close, keeping those heels together. So squeezing. 15. That's 3, 4, 5. Trying not to roll back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we're just going to quickly switch to the other side. Set yourself up and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And did I mention that these are called clam shells? I think you get the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And those are going to burn you more depending on the resistance in your band. So I've got moderate resistance. It's not too bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so now we're going to stand up. I'm going to take the band down to the ankles, and we're going to do some sidestepping. So the thing you want to keep in mind here is to keep resistance on the band. So you don't want to bring your feet so close together when you step in that you have slackness in the band. You want to keep those bands tight. So we're going to start right at the edge of the screen so I can get the most steps in. We're going for 15 on each side. I think I can fit six steps in. So we're going to do 5 sets of left and right, or right and left. And we're sidestepping. You want to keep your toes forward so you're really using your glutes and your outer thighs, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 4 more sets of these. And that will make 15, and then we're going to rest and do it again. So 2 sets of 15. So hopefully you guys are feeling this. I know I am. And then last set right here for number 5, and then we're going to take a little bit of a break. All right, so a little bit of a break. Shake those legs out, and we get ready for number 2. All right, so if you guys are ready, we're going to do number 2. 5 sets of back and forth 6 steps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've never been so happy to take my tube off. All right, so the last exercise we're going to do is going to be 1 leg squat. So you're going to need a bench or a step. And we're going to do 10 on each side. This one's pretty challenging. And I think 10's a good place to start. But when you feel like you're strong enough, and that means you're going to be doing this circuit maybe once or twice a week, you can certainly bump it up to 15, but I wouldn't tell you to do more than 15 unless you wanted to add a little bit of weight in there too. So we're going to start on one leg. And remember, if you need a little help, just rest your other foot down a little bit to give you some assistance. This exercise is also going to work, as I said, in the short version of this circuit, all the little muscles, the stabilizing muscles, all the way from the ankle up to the hip. So it's a really great exercise to do. All right, so here we go. Arms in front to help me balance. I'm just touching down and up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's a good idea also when you're doing these exercises to start with your weaker side or your non-dominant side. That way, if you can only do 8, then you'll only do 8 on your strong side too, so that everything stays balanced. Okay, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We shake it out. We don't need to rest a lot because while we were working one side, the other side was resting. So now we're going to do our second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And final set here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So we're all done. And this is a great circuit, as I said, if you're running and you want to make sure, this is like a little prehab, a little bit of reassurance to reduce your risk of injury from having weak glutes. And I said before, strong glutes are sexy glutes, so that's your added bonus of strengthening that area. Remember, if you like this workout or this circuit, you want to see more, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And leave me your comments so I can find out what kind of stuff you want to see. This was actually a request from one of my friends in Montreal who's part of a big running club, and she was looking for some exercises to prevent injury, and this is the place to go. So until next time, take care of you. I'll see you in my gym.